Are you still finding excuses before starting? Or maybe you think you need to be in the perfect situation, like the perfect apartment, perfect this, perfect that. But all I'm hearing are excuses and procrastination, which just means you are a perfectionist, ruining your own life. Now let's dive deeper so we can get into how to overcome this together. Welcome back, butterflies. It's your girl Stephanie with a Y. Don't forget to subscribe, or I should be pointing down here. In today's video, we are going to talk about perfectionism and how to overcome this. And if you're anything like me, you need this video. If you ever found yourself procrastinating or holding yourself back from accomplishing your goals, your dreams, this video is for you. If you're a Pisces, no shade, no tea, this is definitely for you. Trust me when I say I am surrounded by Pisces and you guys have such big dreams, but just struggle in making that first move, turning those dreams into reality. So if this all sounds a little too relatable, then definitely stick around so we can overcome this together, because that's already the first problem with being a perfectionist, struggling to turn your dreams into reality. Yeah, sorry about that. Your girl had a long day, and don't judge this big old straw. It's because I have no other straw available and I don't drink from a can. Mm. Disclaimer, must be 21 or older to be drinking. Okay, thank you. But, if you want to sit back, relax, and sip with me, we can totally do that. If you can already relate to the intro, but need more reasons to confirm that you are a perfectionist, then I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And if you find yourself saying yes to at least 2 or more, then welcome to the club. Do you have a fear of failure or making mistakes? Do you find yourself criticizing yourself or getting upset because you didn't reach those incredibly high standards? Do you only see things in black or white, like there's no in between, no ifs, ands, or buts? Is it difficult for you to envision a different outcome? Do you take all the responsibility onto yourself because no one else can do it just like you or as perfect as you? Do you find that your accomplishments are inadequate? You compare your accomplishments? Do you feel inadequate or inferior? As I said, if you found yourself saying yes to 2 or more of these, then baby girl, baby boy, you're in the right place because you need this video. And we're going to overcome this perfectionism today. Unless you want to save this video for when it's the right time. I just had to. Did you know that 92% of people struggle with some form of perfectionism? The Hardin Group conducted research in partnership with the University of Northern Colorado and found that 72% believe perfectionism is harmful to relationship building. 68% believe perfectionism leads to burnout. And 66% believe perfectionism leads to fear of failure and conflict avoidance. Data on 40,000 college students in the UK, US, and Canada from 1989 to 2016 shows that perfectionism is on the rise. And that is not a good thing. So let's break that down. How to overcome this? First things first, you need the big picture, but make it realistic, right? What is the goal here? What is the realistic goal? Is it to start a YouTube channel or to hit 100K subscribers in 3 months? Are you aiming to lose 20 pounds in 1 week or cut off sugar for 1 month? How realistic are your goals right now? And what are your goals? What do you desire? What do you want? Like, of course, we all would love to have 100K subscribers, but in 3 months, 2 months, 6 months even, there's nothing wrong in challenging yourself, but you want to set standards that are realistic, that are not too high for you to reach, because then it'll just seem impossible to you. You need to break them down, make them smaller, break it down into tasks. You want to set goals the smart way, one of the best techniques. So that way you are breaking it down, making them realistic and measurable. So that way it doesn't feel impossible. Not only will it just make you feel less stressed, but more confidence in realizing that you can actually achieve this. Another problem with being a perfectionist is that we feel so much pressure from others and from ourselves to be perfect. We just have to embrace the flaws. Nobody's perfect, we know that. So we have to learn to embrace our flaws. Be comfortable with being imperfect. Just know it's okay to take a detour. Whether you're taking a left or right, at the end of the day, you're getting closer to your goal because you're moving. Rather than just standing there frozen in fear or in self-doubt, not moving at all, not taking that first leap. Mistakes are bound to happen, and it's just part of life. They're opportunities to learn, grow, and improve. Like I always say to people, I don't take L's. I turn my L's into lessons. That's it. Everything that didn't work out for me is just meaning that another door is opening. One door closed means another is opening. That's it. As they say, without failure, there is no success. Winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. Robert T. Hand in hand with embracing our flaws, we need to learn who we are. Learn more about yourself. This means knowing what works for you and what doesn't. And the more you know about yourself, the more you can trick your brain into doing things that you didn't even think you were going to do or could accomplish. This means becoming more aware of your tendencies. Learn the way you work. Do you easily get distracted? Do you need a break once you complete one task? Or maybe you're just like me and enjoy those Pomodoro sessions or study with me on YouTube videos, because that gives you about half an hour to an hour to really focus on what needs to get done. And if you do need a creator that'll help you stay focused, I highly recommend Heinz. I'll put his @ name. So good. He is so therapeutic for me. Oh, love him. But setting limits on how much time and effort to dedicate to one specific project, one task, will help you feel less overwhelmed, less stressed, because you know that, at least in this hour, I'm getting this done and that's it. I'm done. I can check it off and move on to the next. For example, content creation. You don't brainstorm, script, film, and edit all in one day unless you got it like that. But realistically speaking, that's just a lot on your plate. A lot on your plate. So setting a schedule or certain days and times to dedicate it to a specific task, to scripting, to filming, will make you feel so much better and that much closer to making your goals realistic. You also have to recognize when your perfectionism is holding you back. This can range from the self-doubt to the comparison. Sometimes it's just all up here, that perfectionism mentality. You start comparing your work, comparing your accomplishments to others, that you're not worthy or you can't do it because they're able to do it in like 3 months and it's taking you longer. Then slowly you allow people in your environment to influence this thinking, this hustle culture, or that you're not doing it right. There's more than one lane, babe. We need to be very wary of how our environment and even social media tends to promote this unhealthy narrative of perfectionism. Do not let these things freeze you into fear. Now, once you've worked on your mental, and this is something that's going to be a continuous journey, just so you know, it's not a one and done. But once you've worked on your mental, you've eliminated the lies of hustle culture and perfectionism and the lies of you not doing enough, not being enough. Once you realize all that, now you can finally Nike that shit. Sorry for swearing, but literally now it's time to get done. Getting it done is better than making it perfect. You guys are sliding. I'm just going to list a few things that will help with the action so that the ball keeps rolling as well. First things first, accountability. Y'all are still sliding. This is driving me nuts. See, this is what... And then I spilled the drink. First things first, accountability partners. I definitely had one in the past. we're both Capricorns. Maybe that wasn't a good match. However, we definitely did help each other out, and I highly recommend that. So obviously it's going to be someone that you trust with your goals, and you guys do check-ins. You guys can decide if it's once a month, every other week, daily, whatever works, but make it realistic, right? Make it work so that it's for everyone's schedule. You want to let them know what your goals are so that every time they're checking in with you, they're like, okay, so what's up with that? Did you record that video? Did you work out 3 times a week? Accountability partners definitely will help. Next, monitor your progress. Each little baby step, however how small, it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel less like a lazy piece of ish. You're going to feel like, okay, I can finally see the road clearing up, now less foggy. I can see where I'm going. I can see my destination because I am being consistent. I am doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Once I broke down that big goal to 10 little ones, I'm checking the list, dotting my I's and crossing my T's. I'm doing it all. I feel good. And that honestly is such a big confidence booster. And lastly, my favorite, enjoy the process and celebrate your wins. I absolutely love doing this. If you didn't see my recent vlog, I made sure to start romanticizing my life in every way. I was in such a dump for months, and I had to remind myself that I've been working hard, waking up every day, committed to my goals and not giving up. Like, I deserve these little things. So for example, I hit 1K. I celebrated that with the cake, a little cute heart cake. I've been very consistent with my content journey. I got a new laptop. It's these little things that'll make you feel like, wow, this is worth it. I'm actually enjoying the process of learning, making mistakes, growing, seeing the improvement, seeing how much I've changed. Even looking back at my content from like 6 months to a year, I'm like, whoa, huge shift. And I wouldn't have gotten here where I am today if I didn't do all of that work. So why rush the process? Enjoy it. It's literally like makeup from beginning to end. It's trusting the process, trusting that it's all going to work out and look good. Your life is just that. It's a masterpiece. You're just beginning. Okay, you are just beginning. Continue sharpening your craft, your skills, your talents, and celebrate yourself. You are allowed to be happy, even if things aren't 100% perfect right now. You're allowed to celebrate yourself. There are literally no rules to life, and no one is perfect. And for the last step on how to overcome perfectionism, repeat. You're repeating everything that I said, but breaking that cycle on a continuous basis. When I say the cycle, I'm talking about up here. The negative thinking, the condescending tone, the way you talk to yourself. Break that. Break that. And I'm talking about also your environment. That plays a huge role into how we talk to ourselves, the way we treat ourselves in our lives. You do not want to allow this type of thinking, this negativity to paralyze you into not making any moves, any steps, any type of progress towards your goals, towards what you want in life. You don't want this leaking into other areas in your life, affecting your confidence, your relationships, your work, etc. And besides, how will you even know what you're capable of until you try? So with all of that being said, I truly hope that this gave you a good enough reason to finally just start, to finally believe in yourself and take that first step, that big leap into believing in yourself to do what it is that you want to do, and stop being a perfectionist. Okay? Okay. As always, we are going to finish off this video with some affirmations for perfectionism. And if this is your last few seconds here, I do thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, butterflies. Affirmations for perfectionism. Repeat twice. I am worthy just as I am. I don't have to be perfect for people to like or accept me. There is more than one right way to do something. I find the perfect balance of being productive and relaxing. I let go of perfectionism and allow myself to enjoy being bad at new things. I will focus on my progress, not perfection. Mistakes can lead to excellent ideas. I choose to enjoy the process, not just focus on the outcome. I let go of the fear of failure and embrace the possibility of growth. I let go of what I can't control. I am worthy, just as I am. I don't have to be perfect for people to like or accept me. There is more than one right way to do something. I find the perfect balance of being productive and relaxing. I let go of perfectionism and allow myself to enjoy being bad at new things. I will focus on my progress, not perfection. Mistakes can lead to excellent ideas. I choose to enjoy the process, not just focus on the outcome. I let go of the fear of failure and embrace the possibility of growth. I let go of what I can't control. Thank you, butterflies. I love you. The aftermath, I literally spilled half my wine. Coming from a recovering perfectionist, that would have killed my vibe and I would have turned off the video because I'm like, you know what? This wasn't meant to be. The universe don't want me to do this video because I spilled my wine. But we don't give up. I'm not a quitter. I'm stubborn too. Shout out to us Capricorns. Anyways, bye.